President Biden and Russia's President Putin holding a phone conversation, and White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki releasing a statement on it. She says this, quote, President Biden urged Russia to de-escalate tensions with Ukraine, that he made clear the U.S. and its allies and partners would respond decisively if Russia further invades Ukraine. For more on the Russia-Ukraine situation, we'll bring in Moscow correspondent Julia Chapman with the latest. Julia.
One official said the Kremlin is satisfied with the way the talks went. The official Kremlin readout called them frank and businesslike. The general feeling seems to be that President Vladimir Putin got his point across to Joe Biden, who did listen to the concerns that Moscow was putting forward. And President Putin reiterated the demands that Russia has outlined for NATO and the United States, namely that NATO should stop expanding eastwards and stop positioning offensive weapons in Eastern Europe. Very ambitious demands that are not likely to be met. But Joe Biden, of course, put his perspective forward, warning Russia against any potential invasion of Ukraine and saying that anything like that would come with substantial economic consequences. But President Putin went further and said any sanctions that might come would threaten to rupture the entire Russia-US relationship, which of course is already at a pretty bad level. But with nuclear powers, there's always further down to go. And certainly the feeling in Moscow is that if there is any kind of an escalation of this crisis, they will be pointing the finger at the West and not taking any responsibility. But meanwhile, there is still a Russian military buildup on the Ukrainian border, and still fears remain that there could be an invasion, although the Kremlin denies any intention of doing so. For Newsmax, I'm Julia Chapman in Moscow. Back to you.
Russia feels the call went well. Julia Chapman joining us with that. Interesting stuff. Julia, thank you.
You just watched Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news channel, now in more than 70 million homes. You can get Newsmax TV on your cable system or check your cable guide. And if your system doesn't carry Newsmax, call them, tell them you want Newsmax TV, because we're real news for real people.